Matt LaBarber Music here, and today we are talking about Jingle Bells, but not just any Jingle Bells, super funky version of Jingle Bells by Shawn Lee's Pong Orchestra. A really cool, super funky Christmas album that you're going to enjoy learning songs from for sure. This is the first one. I'll probably do a bunch more because I love that record. Before I zoom in and show you all of the parts, I'd like to encourage you, if you haven't already, to please subscribe to my channel. And if you already have, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, more than you know. Like the video, leave me some positive feedback in the comments, share it with your friends, any of that stuff. It all helps so much. And also, check out mattlabarbermusic.com to see what I got coming up next. And let's just zoom in and I'll show you how to play all of the pieces to this super funky tune. So there's really only a couple of parts. This riff that kind of exists in between melodies. So basically they kind of come back to it, sometimes twice, or sometimes for extended periods of time. But it's, I call it the E riff because you're starting on the 7th fret of the A string, which if you're keeping score is the note E. So now I kind of changed the way I play it, a couple times. I'm improvising a little bit. It might not be 100% what they're doing, but it's pretty darn close. So he's playing the 7th fret on the A string and then using that open E string to play the octave. And again, if you're not sure what octaves are, I can link you to a video that I have about that. Very helpful for bass players and any musician really. So we're playing the 7th fret, right? Kind of back and forth, right? And then from 5 to 7 on your D string. That kind of riff, and I'll do it slow. And again, like I said, the rhythm I might do differently sometimes in the song. It might change from time to time, but that's pretty much the groove I try to stick to. Right, and then that is, like I said, in between the melodies, right? So usually what will happen to connect to the melody is you're going from the 7th fret on the A string to the 7th fret on the D string, which is the note A, if you're keeping score, okay? Really, there's 3 different riffs happening here on the A, the E, and the B. All the 7th fret of the D, A, and E strings, okay? So to connect part A to part B, sometimes I'll go 5, 6, 7, right, into that riff, or sometimes I'll go back to the 4, right? But either way, it's going to connect to this riff. So I'll show you what the riff is, and then I'll show you the connection. So we're going to play 7 on your D string, and I'm going to slide up from 9 to 11 on that D string before I go to 9 on the G, which is really kind of part of that pentatonic scale of that chord. And if you're not sure what pentatonic is, I can link you to a video I have about that. But we're doing this kind of same riff for all of these starting notes, okay? So I'll connect it for you first. Right? Do you hear I'm connecting this little walk up from riff A? And then slide up. And then I'm going to do the same thing starting on the 7 of the A string and then that would be 9, 11 on A, and then 9 on the D. So this is the do 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 do, right? And then we're going to go to the I guess that's the oh what fun it is to ride, like that part of the song. It's obviously instrumental, but do 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 do. So it connects, and then to 7 on the E string, and then you have a little bit more time on this riff. So I do like that same thing, but then you have a couple extra beats. So I'll include like 11 on the A string and maybe 9 on the D, you know, or right, anything in that little cluster of notes. This 7, 9, 11, 9, 11, 9, and even this 11 also. So we got oh, I missed. Right now, if I do it, you might not hear that in the song because there's a lot going on, and I'm also doing it pretty fast. I'll do it at tempo, right? Then I'm going back to, right? Or okay, now I know that was fast, so I'll do it again slow. Here's riff A. Connection. And then I have my time to shine. And that's all the dun 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 dun, right, is happening over there. Now I can't sing and play that at the same time, but this is the oh what fun it is to ride on one. Okay, so that's 90% of the tune. The only other things that it does is there's a little spot where it just hangs on this riff a couple of times. Or the rhythm changes just slightly. Right? There's a little bit of a change in the rhythm, but it's still the same notes, like the 7 and the 0. Right? And there's a part where I think it loops that maybe 4 times. And then there's the drum break, which is sick. Good job, Shawn. There's the cool drum break in there. And then, at the end, it keeps going back to that melody thing where you're playing this A, E, B, right? With the riffs on top. And then, the outro, same thing. We're playing this riff. Bow, right? And it just has a hard stop on this E. Bum. And that's all that there is to it, really. You just got to put them all together. Thanks again so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. I hope you had fun learning how to play this tune and playing along to this tune. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. And if you have, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And, leave me some positive feedback in the comments. Like the video, share it with your friends on any of the outlets. Check out MattLaBarbermusic.com to see what I got coming up. And speaking of coming up, I think think it's down though, the way that it pops up. There should be another video of mine coming up soon. If you like this, chances are you're going to like that. So thanks again so much for your time, and I hope you enjoyed learning how to play this song. Happy bassin', and I will see you in the future.